So we have 10 minutes till we start. Just going live 10 minutes early so you can find yourselves, give you enough time to get on. So welcome those of you who've joined or joining. We will be starting in 10 minutes. And I shall just play the singing bowl a little while we wait. Hello Wayne, thank you so much for allowing me to do this. Welcome everyone. We've got 8 minutes till we start. So I'm going to be taking you on a very, very relaxing guided meditation, fully guided. So if you find yourself either lying down or sitting down in a nice comfortable position. I always like to add, if you have earphones, works even better, or headphones. Just sending some love out with this heart chakra singing bowl. Very excited to be doing this. So welcome, a few more of you are coming on now. We'll be starting in 6 minutes. And if you can find yourself in a nice comfortable position, and if you have headphones or earphones, you might find it will take you deeper. If not, not a problem. It will work just as well. So we'll be starting in 5 minutes. How exciting! I absolutely love doing meditation, so I look forward to us all joining together with our energies and doing this. Oh, thank you everyone for joining me. Not long to go now before we start. You want to find yourselves in a nice, comfortable, relaxing position, laying down or sat up, whatever's more comfortable for you. And you can either use headphones or earphones, or if you're just fine with the speakers, find out what's comfortable for you and what works best for you. I thank you all for making an appearance and showing up for this. Welcome. How exciting all. Thank you very much for joining me on such a blessed day. So here we are. It's nearly 8 o'clock. Hopefully I'll be able to take you, well not hopefully, I will be able to take you into a really lovely, relaxing evening. And we're going to let the day's stresses ease away. And so here we are, it's 8 o'clock now. So I'm going to make a start as I have a little chat before this meditation. And today is the start of the blessed Imbolc. and February the 1st, so welcome everyone to February. And I would like to, today's the day of Goddess Brigid, and I myself, my name's Alexandra, and I am a medicine woman, I'm a shaman, but I found my path through goddesses, and it led me on to my witch past, and it led me on to the path where I am today. So, a lot like many of you, I have an eclectic point of service and whatever spirits that are guided towards me. And so today was really special for me to do, because recently I've been working with the goddess Brigid, and I've been working with the Irish goddess Brigid, and I also my parents are from Central and South America, so I have got African ancestry as well as some Native American ancestry. But along the route, the spirits came to me, and they also brought me the spirits of voodoo, which a lot like witchcraft has been penalised by Christianity. But it was interesting for me to find that Brigid is also one of the lowers in voodoo, and she's the only one with pale skin and red hair, and it was really interesting to find that she came to be there from Ireland, from the indentured servants that came to serve with the slaves in the West Indies. And I think it's really beautiful when we find out history and knowledge like this. It brings us so much closer together, and it brings our worlds a lot closer, and that connection that we all feel through nature, it's nice to bring it closer together through kinship. So a lot like the Irish Brigid, I'm going to read a poem first from the Goddess Oracle, and go into a bit about the Irish Brigid, and then I will go into the Haitian Brigid also. So I'll just start to read the poem. It's: let me come to you through the mist, through the fire, through the plants, through the deep flowing wells, with ideas, visions, words, music beyond the tips of your ears. Let me move you and enliven you, stimulate you, till your perspective shifts and your mind, body, spirit explodes, and you are left standing in the wake of what has been revealed, and life feels very sweet. Brigid, which means bright, is a Celtic triple goddess of fire, the fire of inspiration, smithcraft, poetry, healing, and divination. Her inspiration was vital to the bards who called upon her freely. Legend says that Brigid was born with a flame reaching out from the top of her head, connecting her with the universe. The new, Christian, and the old, pagan, Brigid was merged into St. Brigid in AD 450. St. Brigid, daughter of a Druid, was a goldsmith and a healer. 19 priestesses and nuns guard her sacred fire in Kildare Island. On the 20th of each month, it is said she appears and tends it herself. So I thought it's very fitting for at the moment, in these times of Corona, and also because of the seasons, that we have Brigid as the healer. And I thought it'd be nice to send a thought out now to anyone we know that may be poorly, and send out that thought of healing, you know, with the power of Goddess Brigid. And when we go to the voodoo goddess, her name's Maman Brigid, and she is the guardian of cemeteries. And so she also is, as well as helping those pass on to the spirit world, she is a healer also. And so I wanted to involve her, so anyone who has passed, if we send the thoughts out to help bring her into the spirit world, bring them into the spirit world. And so they both, through history, a lot of the goddesses can be found very similar throughout the four corners. And I just wanted to bring that forward. So, what I would like to do before I open the circle is, a lot of us have missed each other's company. And so I wanted to get into a visualization before we open the circle. And so if you can get yourselves nice and comfortable. And what I want you to do is to close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in. And just exhale. And when you exhale, just a nice big sigh. Just allow it all to come out. And I want you to visualize yourself outside in a nice, luscious green field. And you're just going to take a nice seat in a circle. And there are going to be others around you. And we're all going to join this circle together. And so if we just cross our legs, which always through visualization, there is no pain. So if we cross our legs and all sit nicely in a circle and just feel the connection of all of us joining together. And I want you to turn to your left and say hello and smile at the person next to you. And just feel the love that radiates between you. And then turn to your right and smile at the person next to you. And let's feel that connection that we bring together in this circle. And just look about the circle and feel each other connecting. And so as I open this circle, I'm going to open this circle with the elements. And I am going to open this circle first with the element of spirit. And so I call in spirit and ask that this circle be opened with love, protection, and that guidance and clarity be brought to us. I know I'll open this circle with air. Air bringing its essence of the mind, of thought, of clarity. I ask that you open this circle with love and healing and protection. I open this circle with water. Water that allows us to go deep within our emotions and carries us either very still or with its rocky, rough tides that carries us and holds us still. I ask that this circle be open with earth. Earth, please protect us and heal us. Earth that keeps us so grounded, so connected with Mother Nature. I ask that this circle be opened with fire. Fire, the first spirit brought to man. Please open this circle with protection and love. And as we sit here in this circle, feeling the connection that we so miss, I want you to visualize a grid, a nice protective grid surrounding and filling out, causing a nice cocoon around the circle of all of us. And within this grid, can we allow transmutation of the negative energy that we release, and we allow only positive energy to to come into our sacred space. And so now just take a moment to feel our bodies. And as we feel the stillness, I want you to focus on your hands and feel the energy that rises within your hands. Feel that connection, your spirit self. Feel that strength. And with that strength, it will carry you forward through this meditation that I will now begin. And so I want you to visualize a door. And I want you to just visualize what this door looks like. What the frame of the door looks like, the door handle. And I want you to open the door. And as you open the door, you come out into a field. But you're wearing a nice snuggly coat. And you're nice and warm with your gloves and your boots. And as you step out and feel the biting cold on your cheeks. But you look up and feel the warm sun giving you kisses all over your face. And it's inviting you in. And so we walk along this meadow and we take in how moist the ground feels. We take in how emerald and lush the grass looks from all the rain that has fallen. We look ahead and see that there are no leaves on the trees yet. But as they greet us with their twisted limbs, we see that they are silently watching us and inviting us towards the forest. And so as you walk along this path, I just want you to feel the air. But know that you feel cozy, you feel warm, you feel very protected. And as you look about in the sky, can you see any birds that are flying? Take into the air, nice and free. And in the bushes, do you see any berries? Do you see any birds that greet you? And as you walk along, you can breathe out and see your breath forming a mist before you. But you feel very warm, you feel very safe and very protected. As you stand out in nature, you appreciate all that is around you. And we make our way into the forest. And as we move into the forest, nature appears and pops its face up, all the different animals and wildlife to greet us. And I just want you to take in the trees that you see, whether the barks are rough or smooth, how tall the trees may be. Feel whether the trees are happy to see you. And as we walk through the forest, we always thank the trees for allowing us to pass through. And so we come to a log. And at this log, we pull a flask out, and in our flask is a nice hot cocoa. And we pour it. And as we rise it to, we smell the chocolate and the cinnamon. And as you smell that cinnamon, just see what memories come up into your mind. of this warm, nurturing, comforting smell. And so what we're going to do as we sit on this log, we're going to invite Goddess Brigid to join us. And I always invite goddesses with a little bell. So we're going to ring. And as you sit there, we're going to bring the Goddess Brigid and we're going to ask her if there's anything that she has to tell us. So I'm just going to leave you for a minute or two with Goddess Brigid. And if she has appeared to you, we want to thank her for anything that she's offered us. And we always give a goddess an offering back and thanks. And so I'd just like you to do that. And as we carry on now, we carry on deeper and further into the woods. And ahead we hear the sound of water. And as we turn the corner, we are greeted by a lake. And this lake looks so refreshing, even on this February, on the 1st of the month. It looks so inviting. And so that I ask that you go into this pool and swim. And as you do so, you feel the water hit you and it be just the right temperature that you love. And as the water hits you, you feel a very cleansing sensation come over your body. And as you swim, you begin to feel lighter and lighter. And I want you to now dive on down into the water. And as we dive on down, our fears leave us and we are given the freedom of a fish. And we dive on deep and allow the water to hold us, nurturing us in its cool embrace. And we're going to carry on now and swim up. And as we swim up, we rise and rise and rise, and up we pop until we come into soil. And within this soil, we notice that we are the seed. And within this seed, we hold the intention for any creativity, any inspiration that is yet to come into fruition. And so I just want you to think about if there's anything that's been on your mind, but you've had doubts in place, that you would like to bring into fruition. And as you think about this, begin to feel yourself germinate as the seed. As you're held in this nutritious soil, you begin to germinate. And you begin to grow and expand and find yourself moving up and up through the soil and growing and expanding and evolving. And as you pop on through the soil, you're greeted with the sun, and the sun shines down on you, offering the energy for you to grow. And so I want you to carry this little sprout within yourself as we go through and head towards spring. Carry this intention, this manifestation, this inspiration. And as we see the buds begin to evolve and grow, and we see the little sprouts and the leaves begin to appear on the trees, as we notice the birds sing and call more sweetly to each other, notice that this will be growing inside of you, your intentions, your creation, your creativity, your inspiration, what you hold dear. And know that we are heading towards spring, where it will bloom and come into fruition. So I want you to take a nice deep breath in and just exhale with a sigh. And one more nice deep breath in. Just exhale with a sigh, that's it. And I want you to feel again into your body. I want you to feel the energy that might be pulsating around you. You can concentrate on an area of your body and just feel the energy in that area. And as you do so, we're just going to come back to ourselves. And I just want you to give your feet a nice wiggle. And give your hands a little wiggle. Just get the energy flowing through them again. And rise up like a flower blooming to the sun, and just stretch your arms nice and wide. And thank you very much for joining me. We're just going to close this circle. Thank you for those that joined in this. Tiny bit nervous, but I hope you enjoyed. And we're just going to thank the elements. So I thank Spirit and ask that you close this circle with love, grace and healing. I thank the element of air and ask that you close this circle with love and healing. I thank the element of water and ask that you close this circle with love and healing. I thank the element of earth and ask that you close this circle with love and healing. And I thank the element of fire and ask that you close this circle with love and healing. So thank you all very much for watching, and blessed Imbolc to you all. And I hope you enjoy the next couple of days and take time for deep contemplation. And know that you are loved. That's the message I keep getting from Spirit today. So just know that you are loved. And so thank you very much. Take care all.